Hello and welcome to Meet Local Girls Part 5. I'm guessing anyone watching this video will have seen at least some of the previous 4, but just in case, here's a very brief explanation. When we're using social media, there's a constant barrage of fake accounts and direct messages, clickbait, all of which are being controlled by con artists who are hoping to use the promise of an intimate relationship with an attractive person to lure the mark in, either to find a way to extort money from them or to get them to follow a link, usually on WhatsApp, where they can seize control of their mobile device or laptop. In all these cases, I am the mark. At the beginning of Meet Local Girls Part 4, I noted that the standard of English used by these con artists had gone up dramatically, because many of them don't speak English as their first language. But to be fair, they make a better job of it than me trying to speak their native language, although crucially, I'm not trying to steal their fucking money. I am happy to report though, that there is a spectacular return to form. So let's take a look at the latest set of entirely convincing messages and friend requests whilst my mother tongue is casually mugged. This is Meet Local Girls Part 5. First up is Andyecker, who has the same profile picture and cover photo. That's a good sign that this is a fake account. But the caption reads, "You want to have hotly lesbian sexing with me? Even if I wanted to, I'm not, as it were, equipped to be a lesbian. I've got nothing against lesbians, I've seen loads of their films, they tend to be rather samey." But it continues, "My female friend came home and found me. Watch these video," so that's plural then singular, "to see what happens. Her friend found her." So this video might be full on lesbionics, or they might have been playing hide and seek. Next up, a message sent to me via Facebook Messenger. "Hello, dating site, naughty slut. Call me for dream sex fuck," and that's from Ruben Beam. Now I'm a modern man, I'm a supporter and advocate of gay rights, but I draw the line at shagging another chap, particularly one who refers to himself as a naughty slut. From Tessa Allen, "Let's play with my breasts and suck our fingers." I don't want to appear crude or crass, but surely that should be the other way around. Play with your fingers and suck her breasts. Maybe that's not what the kids are doing these days and I'm just old-fashioned. Leanna Armstrong writes, "I showed my vagina and I only need of one man who I own to perpetrate me." I think the word they're looking for there is penetrate. Perpetrate is defined as to carry out an illegal, harmful or immoral action. Maybe that is what she meant. Noreen, who at least has a profile picture, so 6 out of 10 for effort, writes, "Hey, check out my nude, naked, undressed." I think they're using a thesaurus here. "Photos and videos, sex videos, needing I am the services of a man for intercourse sex." That sounds so natural. The profile for Jane Catherine, so that's someone with 2 first names, came with a link to a WhatsApp group with the accompanying text. "Are you hungry? I wanting to eat your cock." So the issue for me here is, why ask if I'm hungry if this lady wants to eat my gentleman sausage? Another request on Facebook, this time from Darcy Trump. Now I got this whilst I was in the bath, because often I'll have my phone propped up at the other end so I can watch YouTube. But it's steamy and I'm not wearing my glasses, so all I could make out was, "D Trump has sent you a friend request." And I know social media has been a problem for the former president, but I didn't think things were that bad. So Darcy's profile has a link which reads, "Wanting are you horny virgin MILF?" Virgin MILF. MILF, Mum I'd like to fuck, from American Pie, 1999. So a virgin who's also a mother. That would be Holy Mary, the mother of our Lord Jesus. But the pitch continues, "Watch my cam show," and an amazing end to it. Translate to English. Next is Maria. And her link says, "Spend not your money, want you natural teenage hypersex, teen oral sex fuck, pussy vagina, whole penis ejaculation intercourse. I am Swedish girl and am meeting we can for anal fun fucking." I've been to Sweden. No one from Sweden speaks English like that. They speak it better than I do, and I'm from England. Yuna Yamakazi, who sounds like a wrestler from the 1980s, has a link that says, "Meet your happy prostitute." Charlotte, who looks a nice girl, simply says, I want to be horny face pissed on. I'm not exploring that. So we've seen there's been a flood of friend and message requests. So I thought I'd experiment. I'd reply to one of these requests and get a dialogue going, but every time the fraudster made a spelling or grammatical error, I would copy it and then just add some random shit to see how long it took for the whole thing to turn into nothing but gibberish. It took just under 4 days. So this is the ballad of Disgruntled Danny and Sindhu. I'd had a couple of false starts, but with Sindhu, it seemed I'd met the perfect woman, hacker and con artist because she was so keen to meet my needs. That wasn't going to happen because I'm a happily married man. First up, I have to compliment the ingenuity of whoever came up with Sindhu, because they said she was from India, whereas most con artists say they're from the USA. After pleasantries had been exchanged, Sindhu asked, how long single been you have? So I replied, single been I'd have 3 years. I then asked her her age. It's already been established that I'm 42. She replied, 31 years I have. So I said, sorry, but I'm only dating women under the age of 30. Sindhu replied, apologise I do, wrong I was, I am being 23 years, ha ha ha. I've never met someone who thought they were 8 years older than they were. Later in the conversation, Sindhu asked, see can I, your sexy photos, and I had some prepared. So then I asked, see can I, your sexy photos, and she sent some over. They aren't the same person. Because I'm not a racist northern comedian from the 1970s, I can differentiate between different Indian women. Nonetheless, I paid her a compliment. I said, you are beautiful, like a Yamaha outboard motor. If you've seen this channel before, you may know that I'm a reverend minister. I was ordained last year online and it took me nearly half an hour. So in between the flirty sex chats, I thought I'd ask Sindhu about her Hindu faith. This is what she wrote. Hinduism is an Indian religion and dharma or way of life, which is word for word what's written on Wikipedia. After what I assume were a few minutes of confusion, Sindhu replied, ha ha, you are a naughty boy. So I typed back, I am a naughty boy. She then asked why had I spelt the word that way? Because it had struck me that most people, when they learn English as a second language, learn the simplified version used over the New World. Hello to everyone from America. Whereas British-speaking Indians use traditional English. So I could confirm that this person wasn't from India by saying, that is how we spell boy in English. Sindhu replied, so cool, loved it, would you teaching me your English. So over the next couple of days, I changed spellings or substituted words for ones which sound similar. We rejoined the conversation a couple of days later when things have got a bit racy, and Sindhu, despite there being a worldwide pandemic, is going to ask me to buy her a plane ticket. Sindhu began, Halo mine love. I'd got mine into a previous conversation. I was hoping to sneak camp in there just so that an internet scam artist would accidentally start quoting Hitler. Anyway, she said, Halo mine love, haunted day for you I was, so in the shower, that's shower, not shower, that's a company that makes shock absorbers for motorcycles. In the shower, taken I did a razor and shoved my parsley. I'd mentioned previously that it's very sexy if a woman shoves her parsley. We both know what 2 words I'm changing there. She continued, then thunked about ye, torching my parsley until I did huge organisms. With such an erotic opening to the conversation, I replied, wow, so hot, pneumatic drill thermostat. Soon we will be together forever, forever as one. I'm never going to give you up, never going to let you down, because I thought I'd throw some Rick Astley into the mix. She continued, so happy am you making me all. Looking tomorrow I will for aeroplane tickets, joining you in Manchester. I told her that British people call Manchester Madchester in reference to the music scene of the 1990s. And if you want to know what Manchester was like in the 1990s, go there now, fuck all's changed. So I replied, wonderful, great it will be when greeting you I am as you disembark from Boeing 747, Boeing. then said, "What today are you wearing?" She came back saying, "For you, Jest, I am wearing a sexy leather miniskirt. Looks good on my ass." And I'm sorry, that's just poor attention to detail. She's meant to be a devout Hindu woman from India. What the fuck is she doing wearing a leather skirt? To Hindus, the cow is a sacred animal. She might as well have put, "I'm just popping out for a burger." So that brings to an end Meet Local Girls Part 5. Will there be a Part 6? Well, given that in the time it's taken me to record this video, I've had 2 fake accounts try to add me on Facebook, so more than likely. As ever, thanks for watching.